I'm so nervous for this interview. I have no idea what to do non-verbally. How much should I smile?
How do I power pose? How do I know how much to articulate and when to pause?
How much energy should I use? Should I be non-verbally immediate? What does that even mean?
We can Google it, guys. Oh my God! Google has nothing! Who can help?
And that would be me, darling. Effective nonverbal communication in the interview scene is my forte. I'm your personal interview fairy, and I'm here to make sure you get hired. Cue next scene!
What would you say are your greatest strengths?
I would say one of my greatest strengths is working with people, but also working individually. I'm very flexible. I can work in a group with a ton of people and be a very great communicator, but I'm also a great self-motivator, so I can work individually as well.
According to Ruben Holland-Mast, when it comes to smiling, less is more. You're not trying out for the circus. Think of it like a sandwich. Smile at the beginning and smile at the end.
I would say one of my greatest strengths is the ability to work individually and with a group. I'm very well communicating with a large group of people, but I'm also a great self-motivator, so I work very well by myself as well.
Okay, gotta go in this interview. Hope everything goes well. I'm really nervous about it. I don't know what they're gonna ask me or what I'm gonna say. So I hope it goes well.
My boss will see you now.
Okay, cool.
According to the article, preparatory power posing affects non-verbal presence and job interview performance. Practicing power posing before an interview increases confidence and higher ability.
All right, I'm super confident, power posing. This is gonna go so well. I'm so excited about this interview. Breathe, relax, power pose, confidence. My boss will see you now. Awesome.
At our company, Greenwise, we expect our employees to be very diligent. We also expect them to be very good leaders, but also we expect them to be followers as well. Do you feel comfortable occupying both of those roles?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can do that. I've done that before in other jobs, so I really think that I would be good at it in this job too.
According to Gifford and Wilkinson, increased eye contact and head nods creates favorable outcomes. It's important to be involved and show warmth.
We also expect them to be great leaders and also be able to follow. Are you a leader and a follower? Can you occupy those two roles?
In fact, I believe that I can. I've had a lot of experience in these areas. As you can see on my resume from my past jobs, I have been actually a leadership trainer.
So tell me about some of your past work experiences.
Wow. I'm very good with children. I work quite a lot with children in the past, and I enjoy working with children. And I think that working with children will be very beneficial to this job as well. Even though we're not specifically working with children, I still feel like that my skills with children will be helpful in this work environment, because let's be honest, some coworkers can be hard to manage.
Oh dear, lots to say about that one. Well, as many of you well know, it is just as important how you say something than the content of which you are saying. According to researchers, Parsons and Liddon, they found that articulating when you speak, as well as using appropriate, pauses, is vitally important. In their research, they found it was even more important than appearance, because let's face it, not all of you can be supermodels like moi, and cleanliness. But please, do bathe. Let's try that again, shall we? Redo.
Well, I work quite a lot with children, and I enjoy working with children very much. And even though this job isn't specifically working with children, I feel that my skills with children will be beneficial because, let's be honest, sometimes coworkers can be hard to manage.
In a fight between Spider-Man and Batman, who do you think would win and why?
Well, it would kind of suck, but I feel like Superman would just be good for intervening. I mean, Spider-Man can swing webs and stuff, but Batman can drive a cool car. So they would probably beat each other.
According to McGovern Intensely, you want high amounts of voice modulation and high energy when speaking. You don't want to sound like a robot. This is not an audition for iRobot. Likewise, please don't put me to sleep while speaking.
Who in a fight between Spider-Man and Batman would win and why?
Wow, that's quite a question. I think that they both definitely have an equal shot at winning. Let's see, Batman drives a really cool car, he knows how to fight, he's got that physical stamina. Spider-Man, he also does though, and he can swing webs, and so he can jump from building to building while Batman can just drive. And so they're good, they're both good guys, but I feel like Spider-Man would win out in the end because he can get around faster. What qualities do you possess that would make you a good candidate for a management position here?
I started in a lower position, so I know what it's like to work my way to the top. I understand where they are right now, and what responsibilities are realistic to expect of them. I'm a great delegator, I'm a great motivator, and I'm an extremely clear communicator. And I feel like that qualifies me to be in a management position.
Oh dear, looks like someone needs to turn his speaking volume up. According to researchers DeGroot and Guti, they found that there's a positive correlation between speaking loudly and impressions of dominance, extroversion, and sociability. Simply put, if you speak with a louder tone, your employers will perceive you to be more inept for the job. Likewise, if you speak like a quiet little mouse, you probably aren't going to get hired. So, let's try that again, shall we?
I feel that I'm a good candidate for a managerial position because I started at the bottom where all the employees that I would be working above are now. And I know exactly what they're working with, exactly how much time they have, what responsibilities are appropriate to expect of them. And I'm a great motivator. I'm a great team leader. I know that I can do that position well. I'm an extremely clear communicator, which I know is very important in a managerial position to make sure that everybody understands what you're trying to communicate to them. In terms of delegating, I am great at understanding, again, who can do what and who I can delegate to, and I think that puts me in a great position for a managerial spot.